What's up, guys? This is Nedrigan669 doing my contest entry for Hero Hunters contest he's doing over on his channel. He pretty much asked, what is your variant key issue? Pretty much what's your. It seemed like he wanted to know what's your favorite book, what's your valuable book, stuff like that in the collection. I have several I pulled aside that have good stories to go along with it. I'm just going to jump into the first one off the top of the list, and it's this. While it's a blank variant, I am an Emma Frost fan, and this caught my eye at a convention, and I had to grab it. It was $20, which is for color sketch isn't bad. Most people charge $30, but he's cool. I've actually seen him multiple times. He actually lives nearby me, I found out, which is nice for the artist. The guy did this with Jeff Kaluski. Hopefully you guys can see that when the video gets done. It'll be flipped around, but you guys can read it. That's his website. Next, we have X-Men Chapter 1 Second Coming variant, Kyle, Yost, and Finch. This is... I actually won this. This is one of the ones I won at the same convention I bought that. I won this. And then, like I said, I'm an Emma Frost fan. And being that, I had to pick up number 503 of Uncanny X-Men, Manifest Destiny. This is the black-white variant. The PX Previews exclusive copy. I actually picked this up for $2.50, even though it says 5 on there. So, guy was going to put a sticker on his box at half off everything. Next, I think I paid 75 cents for this, which is way underpriced. But like it's like one of those things, not many people, still are familiar with her. Cheshire Jade. This is Teen Titans Annual number 2, first appearance of Cheshire and Jade, aka Jade. And I picked this up for 75 cents. Next, moving into something that's high priced now, would be Injustice number 1, year 1. Shoot, I grabbed the wrong one. I also have the I have the game exclusive one. The one that comes with the game if you buy the collector's edition, which I did. And that's $30. And this is 10, I think now, maybe possibly a little less, I'm not sure. But it's had multiple reprints. This is first printing number 1. Next, we have Batman Superman number 8 and 9. These two together bring out the first appearance of Supergirl before reboot. So I got these for like $2 or something less than that. Like I said, in a lot of stuff I'll say price if I remember it. Next, I paid way under $1 for this because I got it like 5 for $1 and this was in it. This is something I've actually read online. I've seen like animated shorts of it, but it's impossibly hard to find like the comics. I've been piecing them together as I find them, and this cover itself is amazing. It was done by DDP. It came out in 2007. It's X-Zombie Reanimated. Now, moving on to the next book before I sure have to say something. I'm a sucker for, game comics or Japanese import comics or whatever. The next one is Darkstalkers Night Warriors. This is Queen Bee cover number 1. Got that. Next we have something that ties into that. I'm a big tokusatsu fan. For those who don't know what that is, and if you're watching this video you probably don't, it is the form of live-action TV show in Japan, ranging from Ultraman to Kamen Rider to Super Sentai to Metal Heroes to Space Chef Kavan. I actually picked these up when I can find it, These are the Ultraman comic series that was imported in America. These were imported. Doesn't even have to say who imports them. All I know is this one came out in '92, and still sealed, still in this poly bag, still with card. I paid underpriced for that. The next two I'm going to show quickly here. The next two I actually had their run in a comic, but the comic is so hard to find at a decent price that I had to end up buying the trade back, which is technically a trade back, but also a manga. The first one I'm showing is something that I am truly happy to find. The greatest animator in the world, Miyazaki. Hayao Miyazaki. They just closed their studio, and long before that I was able to pick up this. Narcissia of the Valley Wind. It was done by Viz Select Comics. And it's part 1 of 3. And yeah. I pick any anime comic I can find, I pick it up. Because that's where I started collecting before comics. Before any of that, I was an anime fan. I collected manga, DVD, anime, stuff like that. I used to go to anime cons a lot. So now I go back and try to find the source, the origin to manga to this day. Next is something I pick up no matter if I can find it. This is my series. It's called Tenchi Muyo. These books are hard to find at a decent price. Extremely hard to find. I've been lucky enough to find them in the condition they are, at the price they are. It's hard to find. Next is let's move on this one here quickly, because in your pile you have, in the prize ball, you have a She comic. Well, I'm a sucker for crossover comics. I have a condition, I know, guys. Lady Death and She in one comic. This here is a treasure in my collection. I'm not sure how. And it was done by, it was a preview premium, so it's like 0 issue, done by Avatar Presses. Moving on, we have Witchblade #1. Very fine condition. Still hard to find. This says 15, but I think I got it for like $10. I had a coupon, half price books. Best place to go, especially clearance. And then moving on with that, we have 103, the black-white Michael Turner comic cover, Top Cow Productions. And then Wizard World Chicago VIP edition, number 100, limited of 1,000 copies, Fantastic Realms, Witchblade. So this is one of the few copies of comics in my collection that has a limited pressing. Next we have 2 comics that were put out by Wizard Comics and Topps Comics together. They were half comics, as they were called, and they do have their certificates still. Lady Death and Lady Rawhide. They have their certificates, and they're pretty interesting to read once in a while. Next we have Lady Death. This is, like I said, I collect random stuff. Lady Death being a big turnback, and you could probably see it. Very shiny silver comic cover. This might be Lady Death number 1. I'm not entirely sure. I actually haven't pulled this out, but I do know it's a wraparound cover. So the whole cover and back is like the shiny metal. And the last on the list, like I said, oh, excuse me, 2 more. I have this one and another one. There's another one I picked up on a whim, just because I collect both series. It was a Top Cow Image collab. It was actually the first crossover between Chaos and Top Cow. Sorry about that, guys, my phone. But Lady Death and Witchblade. I haven't found 2 yet, or any of the other ones. I think this might be an only printing. Only issue 1 is only available. I've been hard to find on it, but There's that. Sorry, guys. And the last comic on this list is Tales of Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary Comics, issue number 1. Now, this was a self-published comic. You can easily tell when you pull it out by the paper. But I got it mostly because of that gothic cover. You guys can see it better. Sorry about that. But no, so that's there. There is another one. I just can't remember what box it's in. As I've been going through reorganizing comics. Scarlet Victoria, I think the comic is called. It was a 1 of 4. I have 1. 3 more are left to find, but I have yet to find it. When I have looked online, it's expensive. It's like $30 for issue 2, $20 for number 3, and then, you know, just really hard to find. I'm lucky to have issue 1 of it, but thank you guys for watching this video. Have a good day.